Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't need to go with y'all. Can y'all stop letting me go with y'all? I don't want to go with y'all.
She literally started.
I was right there between y'all.
No.
I'm 19. You don't have to call her.
What do you think? Who do you think's
No,
here in
oh
school?
my god, those are not mine.
Hey, why are you holding drugs?
Because I had a bullet in my pocket, but it was like it's not like I'm planning anything.
Our high school years can be some of the best of our lives, but some people don't fit in, and a few of those people turn violent. On today's episode, we're going to investigate 7 cases where law enforcement had to step in to keep people safe from school bullies. Refuses to leave campus. Our first case takes us to St. Lucie, Florida, where on May 22, 2023, officers were dispatched to a high school after school officials reported that a suspended student refused to leave the property. The female student was sitting in an empty classroom when officers arrived, and she wasn't going to go quietly, even with them escorting her out. She'd been suspended the previous day, but she showed up thinking that she was going to write a test. She didn't get to write the test, and she was about to fail another one.
Let's go then. Thank you. If you go anywhere besides the front office, well, I am. So let's go. Come on, man. Wrong way.
You gotta, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Go this way.
He's asking you, don't make it worse than what it needs to be. You gotta leave
You
campus.
have to leave campus.
You can't be on campus.
Calm
down. Stop. Relax.
Stop.
Relax. We just need you to exit campus. That's it. So we can walk with you to campus, like off campus. Come on. Don't do this. You're making it worse than what it needs to be.
Stop. Stop.
Relax.
Stop.
Leave me alone. Making it worse. You just need to exit campus. That's all we're asking you to do.
Leave me alone, man. Back up. No, leave me alone.
Now you're pushing. You can't be pushing.
Leave me alone. I just fuck this school. Leave me alone.
Calm down.
Don't touch me.
Stop. Stay down. Stop. There you go.
I'll go.
No.
No, because we asked you that, babe.
I'm finna go to the office.
No, you're not.
Item 162.
Who just hit me?
Go for 2.
No one hit you.
Who just hit me?
No one hit you.
It's tight, man.
After being put in handcuffs, the officer took her to the school security office and explained to the on-duty supervisor that she'd been suspended for violating the campus no smoking policy. The 19-year-old student defended herself by explaining that she couldn't be suspended without failing a drug test, and she was never asked to take one. But schools don't administer drug tests. Her defense wouldn't work, and she was headed to the county jail.
Don't let me go, man.
Calm down, girl.
Don't let me go.
Calm down, baby, before you make it worse.
So just to give you a rundown,
10-4. I will go get the one from Bama.
this is one of the ones from the smoking incident.
I wasn't smoking.
The
next day when she showed up here.
So we gave her, she's
Pull
on
my
campus
hoodie up.
to finish her stuff. Ms.
That's what I was coming to
Smith
do
said
today.
that there was nothing to get completed.
Can you let
So we gave her the opportunity once more to leave campus. Did not want to leave campus. Finally got her out of Miss Owens' room. Started walking towards the front door. Decided to take a detour. Grabbed her by her arm. She's like, I was like, no, you're going the wrong way. Let me go. And started pulling away from me. And now we're here.
So, this is really not about us. This is about graduation and not me. So it's projected at the wrong place.
Exactly. Besides the fact that her actions led up to this to begin with.
She was charged with trespassing and resisting without violence. Our next bully not only trespassed, she brought drugs with her. Go back after being kicked out. On May 5th, 2022, officers in Athens, Georgia received a call from a school security that a student who'd been trespassed from the property was roaming the halls. When they arrived at the school, the suspect was well aware, but instead of leaving peacefully, she decided to take an alternate route out of the school. Officers were waiting for her there too, so she thought the best plan was to fight her way out. Let's see how that worked out for her. The suspect nonchalantly tried to walk past the officers like she'd done nothing wrong. Not only was she trespassing, the officers would soon find drugs in her backpack.
Trespassing now.
Oh, definitely.
Trespassing.
Not taking.
Trespass.
Bro, you don't go somewhere, bro.
Trespassing.
Bro, let me go. What? Bro, let me go, bro.
Yeah, we'll go here. You better stay where you at.
Help me, bro.
You better stay where you at now.
Stop.
Bro, move, bro. Y'all tripping.
Stop. Stop, miss. Stop.
Bro, get on me, bro. Ow, my arm.
Give me your other arm.
Aye, bro, get off me. Stop
Give me your other
Give me your arm.
arm.
Let's take that book bag off.
Bro,
Give me your arm.
bro, let me get the book bag on my arm. Damn.
Got it?
Yep.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
Give me your arm.
Bro, come get my stuff, Zach.
501 Central.
Zach, come get my stuff, bro.
I'm 1095.
Bro, you don't get on me, bro. Zach, come get my stuff.
Stay down.
Bro, y'all are trippy, bro.
We gave you so many chances. So many chances.
What is you doing?
Go ahead.
I'm clear 1095. What's the rest?
Trespass.
Oh, definitely went trespassing. Y'all trippy. Bro, let me get up, bro.
All right, go ahead, stand up.
She was taken to a conference room to cool down while they waited for a transport vehicle to take her to the precinct. That meant her bag would have to be searched, and that meant more trouble since she was carrying drugs.
Central 2388.
Can you please saw in my arm, bro?
Have a seat, please.
I will if you let me go.
Look, can you go to the office and bring my laptop, please? Yeah.
It's too tight, bro. Can y'all let me take off my jacket?
Can't take it off.
Bro, it's too hot for this shit, bro.
Hey, take a seat. Take a seat, miss.
Bro, it's too hot for this, bro.
Take a seat. Hey, stop. Take a seat.
Bro, I'm not even doing
Take a
nothing,
seat.
bro. What is you
Telling you,
talking about,
take
bro?
a seat. Take a seat.
Try and get our hands out of the car.
We're beyond that.
I wasn't
Take a
even
seat.
doing nothing.
Have a seat.
Take a seat. Take a seat.
I'm hot. I'm telling y'all
Take
I'm
a seat.
hot, bro.
I'm telling.
I got asthma.
I'm giving you authority to sit down.
And I'm telling y'all, can y'all please take off my jacket?
Sit down. Sit down.
Go ahead.
Bro, it's too hot for
Hello,
me, bro.
returns to Michael Lee Smith
Damn.
out of Bishop, Georgia. Class Charlie, valid no warrant.
So we're kind of wrapped up here. Yes. Trying to.
No, not, bro.
287.
Any drugs in here that we need to know? Any drugs in here?
I don't know, bro. I ain't had no drugs.
Thank you for answering.
I'm coming out of drugs. I got book bag.
Watch your head. Watch your head. Have a seat.
Well, it smells like weed in there, so there's gotta be something in here.
Okay, better take my
I need her candy cannabis because you know they got the candy. The candy. There it is. There she said it. I don't know, but it's not mine.
Yeah,
She
it's
said
in her
anything
book
y'all-
bag. It's not hers.
She made a statement, anything y'all find in there isn't mine. She made that statement while we were inside the office.
Do we need to take a picture of this and put this in her file as well?
Yeah,
I should, right?
yeah. Should be about
So, I'm
$25.
gonna open this up.
Well, I wouldn't open it without gloves on.
Oh.
Because I don't know if it's marijuana or if there's anything else, and fentanyl's been in just about everything recently.
Okay,
So
no
we'll
problem. You got
we'll
the
let
gloves on.
yeah we'll let her do it with the gloves
So I
on.
can take the pictures.
Yep.
She was charged with criminal trespassing, obstruction, and possession of marijuana. Up next, a 16-year-old girl in New Mexico threatens a security guard. 16-year-old girl. On September 14, 2023 in Carlsbad, New Mexico, school security personnel attempted to break up a fight between two students, and one of the students made serious physical threats against them. Police were called and the student was unapologetic, even in front of her mother.
You thought the security guard that
When?
whenever you were going through your little scuffle, you wouldn't cooperate with them. So anyways, long story short, so this is what's going to happen. Like I said, I'm Corporal Mata, by the way. I'm sure if you remember me or not. So me and Corporal Flores were the school resource officers at the high school.
Yeah.
So we got a report that there was a fight. By the time we got there, they were separated.
Yeah.
So both Alex and the other person was 18, they're an adult, so they're handled differently. But they're going to be, something's going to happen with them as well.
Yeah.
So Alex, she's being charged with battery against the school personnel, 2 counts, public affray, and resisting, evading, obstructing. So normally, when the biggest crime on that is battery against the school personnel. It's a felony offense. So normally we make some calls and see if there's for incarceration. It's basically to take her to jail, to juvenile jail. And right now, Alex, you're lucky because they're full. If they weren't full, you would be going to jail right now.
The other student involved in the fight sat down to talk with security, and she told her story of how it started. She claimed it started as a food fight in the cafeteria and quickly turned violent.
Okay, we were sitting at lunch. Everything was fine. And he started throwing food. Like, there was like throwing food, like oranges over the building and stuff. And
Who started throwing food?
Alex.
Okay.
So, you know
Alex
how-
is the girl.
Boy, I
Okay.
don't know. It's confusing. Yeah, there we go. That's simple. So, you know, like coming down from the main building, it goes towards the cafeteria. You know what I mean? We were all sitting right there at the table, and the table's over the wall or whatever the hell it is. He went and started throwing oranges. So I guess they thought we threw the oranges at him, so they went and chunked them back at us and almost hit me and my friend. So we went and told them something like, we weren't trying to hit you, like we weren't even throwing crap at you, so like sorry, like it was him who did it. And they said okay.
So your friend was throwing stuff at?
No, Alex was.
Okay.
Me and Alex were friends until all this happened today. So I went into the bathroom and I told them, quit throwing crap at them because they're thinking it's us doing it. I walk away and all I hear is you. And I was like, alright then. I was like, I'll let it slide. Like, walked away. He came outside like to like look for me, like looking around, and that's when he turned around, and that's when I told him, I was like, you're starting shit with them. They're getting mad at us because you're throwing shit at them. And I was like, they're getting mad at us. And then he's like I kept telling him, I was like, you do all this shit, and I was like, you're pissing them off. And then that's when he started telling me like I'm a bitch and all that. And then I told him, I was like, you talk all this stuff. I was like, you do all this shit. I was like, and you don't do nothing. I was like, stop. I was like, it's embarrassing and shit. And like he kind of started like trying to make himself look bigger, I guess, or whatever. Like, and then that's when like I pushed him back, and then that's when he went straight for right here, and then he went for my hair, and then that's when I hit him back.
When you say you pushed him, you say when you say you went for right here, like what do you mean went for right here?
Like he went clawed me in the face, like cause like all right here they said it was red. I don't know if it's still red or not. And he went clawed me in the face. He grabbed a hold of my hair, like he kind of had me like he had me by my hip, like he was holding me by my hip and like at my hair, like he has like his arm under me, I guess, or whatever, and like he had me by the back of my hair, like by my ponytail, and then he scratched me in the eye, and I was hitting him, like trying to like push him off and hit him, and then that's when the security guard, that's when he came, and then that's when he grabbed me, and that's when I was asking him to let me go. I wasn't gonna hit him or nothing. I was just kind of like, I don't like being held down, like not held down, but I don't like being held like that.
Right.
Like, so it was just, I just started freaking out because I don't like being held like that. So.
Did you hit the security guard too?
No, I didn't hit the
Okay.
security guard. I don't know how to explain how he had me. He kind of had like my arms, like kind of like me had my head in a way. So like I don't hit nobody, but I guess Mom was like freaking out, like telling him to let me go. That's all. Like I didn't hit them. That's all.
But you and Alex did get in a mutual fight,
Yes.
physical fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
The security guard got his opportunity to speak with an officer to explain what he saw before he intervened, which led to him being threatened. The suspect, identified as Alex, was then confronted by the officer about the security guard's statement, and she refused to accept any of the consequences. She took it a step further and decided to give the officer a legal lesson. It only made her situation worse.
So, what happened exactly?
We just finished. I was coming down the hill. I saw a group of students hanging out right there by the west side. Then I saw Mia and another student. They were confrontational, verbal. I let Lonnie know. I said, Lonnie, because he was busy with some other students. I said, hey, we got a situation. The doctor was walking down, and I passed doctor. Said, Doctor, we gotta go. And right in that moment, they both engaged. When I separate them, separate Mia and the other one, Mia turned around and hit a couple on me.
So they were both were.
Yeah, they were both.
So-
They were engaged, and I separated. And then Lonnie came, separated the other one, and I got Mia on the side, and then Mia just
She turned around and hit you. They punched you. Where at?
Here or something, but she just went.
She hit you though.
Yeah, and then I cut it out, and then she got confrontation after
And then I
separated.
restrained her
She got confrontation with you or the other person?
with everybody.
She got confrontation
Whoever-
with everybody?
With everybody there.
I had to restrain her again, and she
Okay.
started kicking me like on the
Kicking you?
back. Yeah. Lenny had to restrain her leg because she was just out of control.
She just did a lot of profanity to everybody, told us off, and said next time something's gonna happen, and she just going down the line.
Okay. Since you all got kicked too, you guys are victims, battering school personnel. I have to ask you all, do you all want to prosecute?
I'm gonna visit with Mr. Doctor on this one.
Okay.
She found special needs, and I know what she goes on, and she blows up all the time. But somewhere, there has to come some, turn a light on for them or something, and the parent, hey, this is what you're dealing with. And sometimes it could be somebody else.
Yep.
It could be a
Yeah.
Carol.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You just don't know.
Let me know too if you guys do, because if you do, I'm gonna put that charge on there too. Okay? But I have to ask you guys because you guys are victims now too. Or Alex, I'm sorry. Go ahead, stand up.
You're making me anxiety. I don't need calling your freaking officers in here.
We have to do. We're just working.
No, I don't need you guys in here. You're making me get anxiety.
Well, we
I'm
can't.
scared of y'all, and I don't freaking need y'all in here. Y'all making me get anxiety.
We can't leave.
And still, I don't care. I don't want y'all in here. Y'all making me anxiety.
Alex.
Y'all making me have anxiety. Y'all need to get that through your head. I'm getting anxiety from them.
They're about to detain you. They're gonna put the cuffs on you.
For what? You gonna can't? You're gonna take me to jail? That's good.
They can't.
No, you're not.
And they have to.
No.
They have to.
Nope.
They're not doing it because they want to. They actually have to.
No, they don't.
So Alex, let me tell you what's gonna happen, okay?
No, you guys are not gonna do that.
Listen to me, okay?
You don't have the right. You do not have the right.
I'm being completely honest.
You do not
with
have the
you.
right.
I'll be straight up with you, okay?
Just listen.
So you can either be cool, calm, and collected, put the handcuffs on you, or we're gonna have to go hands on, which means we're gonna have to
Grab you and force you.
you.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
Those are your only
No,
options.
no.
Alex.
We're not asking you. You have to.
No.
Okay.
No. 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 This is my. Stop! Stop! Stop!
We're trying
No! Stop! Don't touch me, please! Ah! No! Please, God! No, please! I'm sorry! No! 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 Stop, please! Stop! You're hurting me! No! Ah! Take it off of me, please! Take it off! Get off! Take it off, please! I'm off of me! No! Stop!
Hey, stop! You're gonna hurt yourself, please. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Come on.
Ow! 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 You're hurting me! Ow! You're hurting me! Stop! I don't need you! Leave me alone! I got one hand, okay?
She was charged with battery against school personnel, public affray, and resisting arrest. Our next case takes us back to Florida, where law enforcement officials were called to break up a brawl at a high school. High school girls in Lake County, Florida on January 22, 2024, a brawl broke out between a large group of female students on a high school campus. Police officers were called to the scene, but when they arrived, one of the combatants wasn't interested in stopping the fight. They were just getting started. After earning a potential assault charge against an officer, the teen calmed down and the officers tried to make sense of the chaotic situation.
Get out of here, go! I did not hit her first! You hit me! Goofy! When? What do you mean you win? I was only focused on that. I was focused on him.
No. You see, we coming to break it up. You stop.
Even when it was all said and done, she refused to accept any responsibility and claimed she wasn't the instigator of the fight.
Goddamn. She should have never got in your face. She never, bro. She got in my face. Like,
Why did y'all start fighting when I show up?
Because, what?
When I got in between y'all, then y'all started fighting.
Because she got in my face. She literally started. So
I was right there between y'all.
Okay, I don't care if she starts getting in my face. What? No, she can't play the victim like that. No, she been around talking about her all the time. No. I'm not in trouble because I stuck up for her. Got me f***ed up. That no, because I've been sticking up for her. And I'm someone in trouble. I'm walking with you.
The teen was charged with battery and battery against law enforcement officer. Her bail was set at $2,000. We're staying in Florida for our next case where a student brought drugs to school but denied they were hers. Do you think she was telling the truth? Hide contraband items. On March 26, 2024, in Flagler County, Florida, law enforcement officers were dispatched to investigate a claim that a student was using a vape pen loaded with a marijuana cartridge on school grounds. School security later found 6 more cartridges on her person, and she set off a metal detector when her lower back was scanned. She claimed it was a piercing and that they'd have to take her word for it, but it didn't work out that way. She stuck to her story that she was just holding the vape for someone else. The story wouldn't hold up, and jail looked like her only option, unless she had a convincing trick up her sleeve.
You can't be that embarrassed about it. You had a stranger do it, so...
Not a stranger.
It was a friend? Okay, I got you.
Well, he's a professional.
We're all professionals.
Do you want me to step out and you'll have this professional?
We're all professionals. Is it like a dermal? Is it...
Where's the dermal at? Like, is it here?
No. We're not understanding because typically there's not a metal piece in someone's lower back.
No, that's piercings. It's real.
I believe it's real. I'm just trying to figure out how we kind of get to this conclusion.
Where is the piercing
So
at?
here's the thing.
Like, what did you have pierced?
So hold on.
I mean, you had to tell the tattoo artist.
Since you want to step in here.
Yep. You had to tell the tattoo artist where you want pierced at.
So here's the thing. Okay. So you're an adult, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're apparently new here.
She's 19, she said.
Right. So you're an adult, right? So here's the deal. Like you go I don't know exactly how this is going to go, but one of the cards on the table is you're going to jail today.
Wait, what?
Right. Correct. Depending on what those are, there's a possibility that you may go to jail today. Right. So
Just because someone reported?
you have illegal substances in your possession.
But everyone at school does too.
Everybody.
Yes.
Every single kid.
Not every single
Okay.
kid, but some do.
Okay.
And matter of
Right.
fact,
So you wouldn't be the first kid I arrested this school year.
So here's
And I can promise you, you're not going to be the last.
I
So
don't want to be arrested.
okay, this is not how life goes. You don't get to choose when you bring illegal stuff
I
to
know
a high
that.
school. When you bring illegal stuff to a high school, what you want kind of goes out the window. I don't know if you understand that.
But
So here's my other thing is, I think that what you have is the pen that these screw into.
no, I don't.
Right here.
I don't. That's someone else's.
Okay, it's someone
not
else's.
mine.
All right.
Do
I don't have it.
You don't have it on
No,
your
they
possession?
took it.
Okay.
Who took it?
The student was concerned that the officers were going to call her mother and beg them not to. She was 19 after all, so maybe she could convince them that it wasn't necessary.
Should we call Grandma yet?
We did not. I mean, she's in. That's gonna be a school thing. She's an adult.
Do I have to call
No, you don't have to call her.
That's gonna be you guys thing because she's an adult.
I'm 19. You don't have to call her.
That's a
Yeah, I
school.
need to see
Whatever
this.
school.
Okay, I'm not
Listen,
gonna trust anybody else.
whatever school policy is, they have to follow their school
I know
policy.
that, but
Okay.
don't call her.
You can close it.
When a female officer arrived, a proper search was conducted and her story about a piercing set off the metal detector was exposed as a lie. So she came up with a new story, but it wasn't any better.
Hi.
How's it going?
I like the pink cuffs.
Good. Alright, so I'm Deputy Sugar.
No, I know what you're coming here for.
Okay, do you have anything on you?
No, they took it.
Okay.
And my boyfriend bought it for me.
Do you think it's smart that you hold on to it though?
No, I just didn't know if someone would tell on me. I didn't share it with anyone.
That doesn't matter.
I
Someone's
know it
supposed to be in
doesn't
possession
matter.
of it.
That's what it's not.
Okay.
I know it
You
doesn't.
have nothing
No,
on you
nothing
at all.
else.
Okay. Yes, you understand that
No.
if you go to the jail and they find anything on you, it's a felony
they
for
told
introduction.
Me, plus, if you found anything, I'm pretty sure I'll be more trouble.
Yeah, at this point you've probably had ample amounts of chances
No, I
to
have.
say if you have anything else on
I
you.
was just really stupidly scared, and I get like that sometimes.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you
Yeah.
face
Yeah,
up against the wall. All right, like you said, you don't have anything on you, right? No. Go ahead, spread your feet. Further.
Is it just hash?
You know what? I'm really good. I just explained it to myself.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I've never been caught with that.
You have two shirts on underneath.
No, it's more like a brawl. That's a tank top. And then, I'm really sorry.
You don't need to apologize
No,
to me.
I'm saying sorry to them.
You don't have to be sorry. We just gave you ample opportunity.
No, I know that. You don't have to tell me that like 1,000 times. I already destroyed the opportunity.
You've done nothing but lie.
Oh,
from
no,
the
just
get-go.
stop.
Alright, take a seat. Go ahead and sit back down.
All good?
Yeah.
Thank you.
She was charged with felony possession of hashish and misdemeanor resisting arrest. The suspect in our next case brought something far more dangerous to a school: a gun and ammunition. Nolan Rosen. In Pepper Pike, Ohio on May 2nd, 2023, law enforcement officers responded to a call from school administration at a high school fearing that a student was planning a mass shooting. A bullet was found in the cafeteria and it belonged to 18-year-old student Nolan Rosen. When the officers confronted Nolan, he claimed it was all a big misunderstanding.
You're just arresting me on a charge that's made up. I know. You are though. It's made up.
It's been in
It's
law
made
for
up.
a long
No, it's
time.
made
We
up,
wouldn't
dude.
Make up things.
It's
we
made
don't
up.
have the authority to make things up.
When the officers arrived, they locked down the school and intended to search every student in it. But within a couple of minutes, Nolan admitted the bullet was his and that he was carrying 2 more in his pocket, but said he had no intention of doing anything violent or criminal. He claimed the school was dangerous and he was carrying the bullets and the gun in his car for protection only.
It's about a bullet you found on the ground, right? Oh, okay.
Somebody find something you know about?
Because I had a bullet in my pocket, but it wasn't like it's not like I'm planning anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
dropped
Wait,
it on
so
the ground.
you okay?
But I didn't know I'm not allowed to bring a bullet.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you come? He's gonna come.
Wait, I'm not like a school shooter.
Get right down real quick. Of course. All right, just turn around, face over here real quick. Put your hand on that table for me.
Oh, I got more bullets. I got 2.
Okay, don't put your hands in your pocket. Just keep your hands on the table. Just put them on the table. Just put them on the table for me real quick, okay? So I'm gonna have to search you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So you had 2 bullets in this one?
These are yours? Right here.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay.
Literally, if I thought I was doing anything wrong, I wouldn't bring.
I got you. You just know in today's day and age you can never be too safe, right? Especially in the school environment. That's all.
And this is your book bag, the black one.
The one I'm searching.
Right there.
Okay, that's all of them?
Yeah. I know why it would raise a concern, but I'm not like, I'm really scared about that stuff, like school shootings too. I'm like very, it makes me anxious too that anyone can just walk into school and shoot it up. So I'm like,
You worry about that?
Yeah, I worry about that stuff a lot sometimes. Of course. Well, not of course. Like I don't carry it all the time, but I just literally carried it in my car. Like I don't bring it into school.
Is there a gun in your car right now?
Yeah. Let's go out.
So you'll stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have your keys.
They're in my bag.
Is
It's
there?
not an assault rifle. It's literally a .22 Henry repeating rifle.
I didn't ask.
For small game.
The officers tried to get him to admit to something more nefarious. That seemed reasonable based on what he'd already admitted to them. They weren't about to take any chances.
It's been something that's been going on a long time. Are you just hyper aware of the news and what's going on around you?
No, I literally just have a rifle because I got it for my birthday.
Right, but then you said it like gives you comfort and you worry about school shooters and stuff, right?
Well, I don't bring it because they're school shooters. I carry it around with me because it's extra safety caution. I know that if I have it, I don't have to worry about being attacked or anything like that.
Okay.
It's the only reason I carry it around.
That could always still happen no matter what, right? Like,
Yeah.
I know. Like, we can't control everything in life.
Yeah, I know.
And it gets scary sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, even for us.
It's just, I'm not a big guy. I'm like really small. So if someone's really big, I'm going to run away. I'm not going to try to fight them. But then if someone's like actually trying to hurt me, I know I need some sort of weapon because I'm like really small.
Has that ever happened before?
Yeah, well, someone's tried to fight me before, but I've never really been in a serious altercation or anything.
Some of the toughest guys I know are smaller guys. Like, if they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
In terms of protecting themselves without weapons. Right?
Sure.
Like, you can never judge somebody by their size. It's a foolish thing to do.
Okay.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah, we know better than to think that about people that are smaller than us. Okay.
Nolan was confused by the procedures and tried to explain that he really didn't pose any threat and that there was no need to suspend him. Everyone else disagreed, and not only was he suspended, but he was placed under arrest.
Should I have checked the school's policies before bringing the gun? Like, should I have looked through all the policies to make sure that I was allowed to bring it?
Yeah, but you would have to sign that. That's just acknowledgement. It's not saying that you're guilty or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
I was
saying
going to
that you
say, like,
received it.
I thought I was allowed to, like, bring it in the parking lot.
I mean, regardless, you're going to have to either sign it or don't sign it. But
You know what I mean? I thought I was allowed to bring a rifle in the parking lot. Okay. So that's, like, where I'm coming from, alright? I'm just saying.
Okay.
Alright, sign it.
You still writing?
Well, I'm just kind of explaining that I thought I was allowed to bring it, as long as I wasn't bringing it actually in the building. So I didn't check the policies before I brought the gun. That's why I brought it, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't it's literally the only reason, my only justification is I didn't check the policies. But I get how it sounds when you say this kid brought a gun to school in this modern age. It sounds like my only intentions were to shoot up the school, but my intentions weren't to shoot up the school. My intentions were to use it as a thing for a comfort thing, I think, to calm me down a little bit, and kind of like a sentimental thing a little bit.
Well, surely you can imagine having a gun on school property is a major issue. So I am suspending you for 10 days with a recommendation for expulsion. So what happens now is suspension will start tomorrow, and only the superintendent can determine whether or not to expel a student. So I'm recommending you for expulsion. Since you are also on a 504 plan, somebody from the special education department will be reaching out to you because we're going to have to hold what's called a manifestation determination meeting. But at this point, it is a 10-day suspension with a recommendation for expulsion for weapons, specifically a gun, and disruption and misconduct. I have to go fill out the rest of the paperwork.
I didn't disrupt anything.
The whole school was on lockdown, buddy. I'd call that about as big of a disruption as you could have.
Serious matter, okay? If we thought that there was an inkling that we were wrong, if there was any gray area, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it. We respect your rights, okay? As a person. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
You said I can
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm telling you, I respect you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Stand by.
Can he have this bag?
We're gonna do it right here, okay?
Even after being put in the squad car, Nolan continued to argue that there was no law against having a gun in his car on school property. But once again, his argument fell on deaf ears.
Go ahead, sit in here butt first. It's kind of cool in here, actually.
It's all right. Yeah, put this
I didn't
on.
grab all that stuff.
Go ahead and look that way. I don't want to interfere with your pen.
I didn't grab it. Hard to wear it. I had no idea the rifle was like a big deal.
Okay.
It's a 22 caliber. It's not like an assault rifle. It's not like a made for killing. It's made for shooting small game.
I understand. You'll have an opportunity to explain your version of why this played out or how this happened. Okay, you'll have that. Maybe right now, to each of us, is not the opportunity. Take a breath a minute. Try to relax a minute. We got to move forward. Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? You'll have an opportunity to explain it.
Everyone with a gun is not a bad person. I'm just saying. Just because I have a gun doesn't mean I'm a criminal.
I understand that.
All
We
right.
understand it. We all understand it. You've said that multiple times.
I know.
We understand it. Okay? You all right?
He was charged with possessing a deadly weapon in a school zone safety area and inducing panic. The charges carried a sentence of up to a year in prison. He was released on a $5,000 bond, and his court date was pushed back in order to investigate the possibility of entering him into a diversion program that would allow him to serve his sentence by performing community service or another court-ordered program. Our final case is a family affair. A mother and father show up when their son is arrested at a high school dance. By the end, the son wasn't the only one in handcuffs. Drunk at high school dance. On September 23, 2023, in Anderson Township, Ohio, the high school held their annual homecoming dance. An off-duty police officer working security saw a fight break out between two of the students and moved in to break it up. The boy who allegedly started the fight was detained and questioned about how and why the fight started. Being a minor, his parents were called, and when they arrived, the situation turned ugly. The boy's father was drunk and demanded that his son be released from custody. The officer working the dance gave his official story to the responding officer. He explained that the father was the real menace who created an even bigger issue, and he was left with no choice but to place him under arrest. The father disagreed, of course, and let the officers know exactly how he felt. He also claimed he'd be filing a lawsuit.
What happened? So, I'm sitting inside the little office with his son, who's 18 years old, and his girlfriend.
Were they attending the dance?
They were attending the dance. They were just involved in an altercation with another student. Apparently, it's her ex-boyfriend. And this Steven Stevens came up, was escorted in by one of the teachers, and automatically started barking orders of needing to release his son. I told him that he cannot leave yet. He's being detained until the investigation by the assistant principal was finished and whatever she needed to do as far as documentation and getting names and all that.
Male subject Ricardo heard arguing with someone in 33.
What happened up here tonight?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
My wife dropped me here because I was checking on my son because we anticipated issues with some.
Okay. And this officer asked you to leave. And then what happened?
Wrong. That's not what happened. I know what you guys are doing. Listen, just.
Well, I'm here to investigate what
I want to know
happened.
why my son was illegally detained. And I tried to remove him and he arrested me. That's what happened, and I'm going to get a lawyer.
Okay.
I'm a mental health professional. I have no criminal record. Okay. I came here to check on my son who did nothing wrong. You can't tell me he didn't. Did he break the law? Did my Carson Stevens break the law?
I have no idea. I just got here. I'm
Did
not
he?
here to investigate
All
that.
right.
I'm
Listen,
here to investigate
I know
what
you guys
happened
are
with
just
you.
doing your job.
I'm here to investigate.
I know
what-
Jeremy's just doing his job, and I know I caught him at a wrong time, and it was a situational thing.
Okay.
Listen.
How about you listen to me for a second?
Okay.
All right. I'm not
Say
here
it.
to investigate any of that stuff.
All right.
All right. I'm here to investigate what happened with you.
What happened with me is I walked in to check on my son,
I understand that.
and I asked Not actually, I didn't ask. I said we're leaving, Carson, and I got arrested.
All right. And you were told.
And that's what legally is going to happen. Listen, guys,
you were told to leave.
we don't need to do this. No, I was not.
In the back of the police cruiser, he tried to convince himself and the officer that he'd done nothing wrong and even tried to use his academic credentials to help his case. But in the end, none of that mattered. Even his son begged him to stop embarrassing him, while his wife desperately tried to get him to shut up and pay attention to her.
You should talk to Jeremy, like, because what I'm saying is for real. All right, shut it down.
I'm just telling you a little bit.
Bro, I got a master's degree in clinical psychology. Like, I'm not trying to be a criminal.
I hear you. Where'd you go to school?
Morehead State.
Oh, nice.
I work for Cincinnati Children's. The dude detained me for no reason. I walked into the room and said, I'm taking my son home, and he put me in cuffs. I'm not kidding. Talk to him about it. Ask him about it. Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. Please, Dad. Jeremy, listen.
Hey, Steve.
You didn't tell me to leave.
Steve.
You didn't tell me to leave.
Hey, Steve.
Dad, stop talking to me. Look me in the eyes and say you told me to leave. Look me in the eyes and say,
Stop. You're going to make it worse and lose your job. You're gonna
look
lose
me in
your
the
job,
eyes
Steve.
and say you told me to leave. You're charging me with trespassing.
Come on.
I came to get my son.
Steve. Come on.
I'm not
I haven't
resisting.
given you any promise.
You can have my wallet. Here.
You have it on you?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Back my wallet. Yeah.
Get in this wallet. Steve, give me your wallet.
I'm not being an asshole, man.
We'll get you out in the morning. They're going to give you a
Oh, we'll get me out in the morning.
Stop. Do you want her to have your phone? I've got your phone in my car.
Let us have it all. You know all I wanted to do was take him home.
Do you want her to have your phone?
You know my phone number by
Dude,
heart.
I was just taking my son home.
Do you want her to have your phone?
Steve, you got 4.
Please,
You
yes.
got 5
Dad,
bucks.
you're not getting
out
of this, Dad. You got 3 charges.
I came to take my son.
After taking witness statements, the man was transported to the jail and booked. He hadn't taken anyone's advice to calm down.
Corporal Ryan's and
Grimes, GRIM, yes.
I know you guys are doing a job. You know?
Just be cool with us, man. Just cooperate.
I
We
will.
weren't there. Okay.
I've not resisted
But
at all.
What's done is done. So
What's done is done. You're right.
we got to do paperwork, and then we'll
I know.
be taking you downtown.
I know. Taking me downtown
Yeah.
to Hamilton County Jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So just cooperate with us.
Man, you guys are silly.
You know, again, we
Child counselor. You guys are crazy. Whatever. Let's do this. I can't wait. Does he have video of me resisting and him telling me to leave?
again, Steve.
I
We have
cannot
nothing to do with it.
I know you guys weren't. And I'm trying to be respectful in that, but this is, I mean, wow. Can't wait to
Just have a seat on that bench there.
Guys, wow. So much easier to just.
He was charged with disorderly conduct, trespassing, and resisting arrest.